Good morning, everyone. We saw some amphibians last night, but nothing that was really noteworthy, so I'm probably not going to put too much of that in this video. But, I mean, look at these clouds. It's about 64, 65 degrees here at the end of December, and we're headed out hoping to see some snakes today. Any sort of snake activity will make me happy, so we're just going to get after it and see what we can turn up. I'll keep you guys posted. Alright guys, first snake of the day. I was walking up to this rock pile and spotted this ringneck out basking. Kind of a strange way to find one. I didn't even register it was a snake at first, but pretty cool. First one of these guys I've seen in a while. That's different. There is a fake plastic spider right there. Flipped 4 narrowmouths under this one little cross tie. Check that out. Pretty cool. I'm gonna move him out of the way and put it back. Next find of the day, a little race runner under this rock. He is having a nice little sleep right there. I don't know if he's hibernating or just staying in because it's overcast today, but I'm going to leave him right there and put his rock back. That's a pretty cool flip. Beautiful, stunning green tree frog under this tire here in the woods. Pretty cool. We really have not seen much yet today, but this is one of the nicer things we've seen for sure. I'm going to get a couple quick photos of this guy. Alright guys, here's one more look at this green tree frog that I just flipped. Still no snake since the ringneck, so I'm going to put this guy back and give it a little bit more of an effort here, and after that we might try a new spot if we don't have any luck, so we'll see how this goes. Hey, that's kind of neat. Red salamander. There's also a green anole right there somewhere. Alright guys, here's another look at this red salamander. This is the first one of these I've seen in this county, so I'm going to get a couple quick photos of them. Pretty cool find for me, but as you guys know, these guys are pretty common this time of year. This guy actually has a kind of different rusty look to him. You can see his side there is a little bit striped and doesn't really have many well-defined blotches, so pretty neat. Of course it's raining on me. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, going to another spot. We'll see how this goes. A spot I've never been to before, but looks good, so we'll see. Well, I don't think we're going to find any kinks today because it's just raining outside, but the habitat looks pretty good right through here. Might be a good spot to come back to in the spring. That's not something I was expecting to see today. A gecko in central Georgia. This guy's a Mediterranean gecko, and they are non-native throughout a lot of the southeast, but they get introduced to bigger cities like this area I'm in today. They come in on shipments, and sometimes people will introduce them intentionally, but they do really well in these urban areas, and especially areas with a mild climate like here in Georgia. Anyways, kind of surprised to see this guy today, but definitely a neat find nonetheless. Alright guys, well today wasn't the best and it wasn't the worst. I mean, only one snake. We got to see some decently cool amphibians and walk around until it started raining on us and hasn't stopped. So we're probably going to call it a day here soon. Go watch some of the playoff football games, and I will be back out tomorrow. Tomorrow is looking really good, and I'm going to go to a more tried and true spot, and hopefully we'll turn up a little bit more. So I will see you guys then. What is up guys? It is the next day and we're out here in Metro Atlanta. It's probably around 70 degrees at like 10 in the morning, so it's gonna warm up nicely today, but there is a lot of cloud cover and a decent chance of rain, so hopefully we'll be able to get in a few snakes before the rain comes. I'll be happy with pretty much anything because we're so far north today. Guys, first herp of the day. There's a little slimy salamander right here, but hopefully we'll be finding some snakes today, so I'm just gonna leave that guy right there and put his log back. Species number 2 for the day, redback salamander. Put him back under his log. Come on, 10. Not that one. We found a snake. It's a ringneck. Oh my god. Come here. Nice. On the board. Alright guys, here's one more look at our first snake of the day. Hopefully this time it will not be the last like yesterday when all I saw was a ringneck. But I'm going to put him back under his piece of tin and keep herping. I guess it's a pretty decent start to the day considering we're up north today. 10 is that way. There he goes. December snakes. So the temperature today is obviously mild, but it's so humid out here. You'd think we'd be seeing more than we are. Ringneck number 2. Come here, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna get him out real quick. Starting to feel like springtime again. Ringnecks and nothing else. Alright, gonna get a couple quick shots of this guy and put him back. Hopefully we can find something that's not a ringneck here soon though. As Richard just flipped our next snake of the day, it's something a little more interesting. This is a smooth earth snake. These guys are another one of our fossorial species that eats a lot of worms, really common in the springtime. So anyways, we're gonna get a couple photos of this guy and put him back under his rock. Snakes, two ringnecks.
Yeah, 2 ringnecks.
Don't forget about those guys. Alright guys, here's a little look at the habitat for the earth snake we just found. Like I said, these guys are pretty common in this type of habitat with a lot of open rocks on this forested hillside. So pretty cool. First one I've seen in a while. We're gonna let him go and keep herping. We're probably gonna end up hitting that creek down there for salamanders. We were in salamander mode for about 5 minutes and I flipped this guy. First salamander of the day, nice looking ruber. Way nicer than the ones I have been seeing recently. So like the one you'll see earlier in this video, he was kind of gross, but this thing's beautiful. Alright guys, next find, big red salamander. One of the bigger ones I've seen. Pretty good looking one too, but he's covered in mud. Anyways, just gonna put this guy back in the creek. Nice, Richard just flipped a worm snake. Alright guys, here's one more look at our third snake species of the day. Little worm snake, like the earth snake and ringneck. These guys are pretty common in the spring and occasionally turn up in the winter like this. But another burrowing fossorial species that eats a lot of insects. I'm gonna let this guy go and keep looking for bigger game. Been in a bit of a herp drought for the last few hours, but Richard just flipped a nice 3-line salamander. Nice large adult, but we're gonna put him back and hopefully there will be more snakes to come, we'll see. Alright guys, I'm currently headed back to my car from my last day of herping in 2019, the 30th. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and I won't be herping tomorrow. Hopefully the last couple of days were decently enjoyable. I'm not going to put anything in from today because it was just really uneventful. I only saw dusky salamanders and of course did not see any spring salamanders. So pretty much what I'm going to do is just combine, I think, the last 2 days into one video, and you guys will get a bonus video for week 53. Anyways, tremendous thanks to everyone for watching this year, and can't wait to see you guys in 2020.